What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we chased Team Galactic away from the Valley Windworks, freeing a man and his daughter, I guess. Well, he was the one who was hostage. She was the one worried about him. I don't know. You get the point. We also had a lengthy discussion on honey and its effects throughout the game in the honey trees and how those work. Not that we're going to actually do anything with those, but that I went over all of that in the last episode. We are heading back, though, to the Valley Windworks because after Team Galactic has left, only on Fridays, you will be able to encounter a single static Drifloon right here. And we're going to talk to it, mainly because I want to catch this thing. This is going to be the third member of our team. And, oh, we got a female! Yes, I can go with the deep cut nickname. Perfect. Okay, I was going to go with something else for male, but we got the female. Assuming this thing actually survives this flame wheel, because this is the only thing I can throw at it that will actually do damage and won't kill it, because it is a ghost and flying type. Hey, there we go. Awesome. Okay, so Drifloon, ghost and flying type. Its weakest stats are its defenses, but this is offset by an extremely high HP stat, which gets even crazier once it evolves into Drifblim. It has decent attack stats. It's kind of a mix on attack and special attack, but it has a pretty darn good speed stat, which is, I believe, its best stat outside of its HP. So a little bit of an odd tank. It also has two possible abilities, Unburden and... what's the other one? Aftermath. Unburden is, I think, the better one because once it loses its held item, it gets a sharp increase to its speed stat, allowing it to always go first pretty much. The other one, Aftermath, only kicks in if it faints. If a Pokemon knocks it out, it'll take a nice chunk of damage off. Its own HP will drain, excuse me. I think it's like a fourth or fifth of its HP or something like that. It's total HP. But anyways, let's get to nicknaming this thing. Okay, so... this is a really deep cut that I had in mind, and I'm going to name her Era. So, big deep cut here that probably nobody's going to get. So one of my favorite, my favorite band of all time is a gent progressive metalcore band. I've talked about this in the past that I'm a metal fan. Their name is Era, okay? Now, it matters because, specifically, they have an album as well as a titular song that is a very big hit called Drift. Drift itself is, in fact, kind of incorporated into the name of Drifloon and Drifblim, so you sort of get the hint there. Again, deep cut, not a lot of people would get that. For the male name, I was going to go with Etienne, which is one of the names, or one of the surnames, I believe, of one of the very first people to ever do a manned hot air balloon flight, so a little bit more of a historical angle on that one. But I wanted to go with Era, and I'm glad that she's female because it really fits sort of the design and the aesthetic of the name. So beautiful. Era's also got some deep implications with it as a name as well, so I like that one a lot. But yeah, go look that song up. Very good. It has one of my favorite fading guitar solos ever put to audio. It's absolutely wonderful. All right, we are back here at Route 205, though, and we are going to be doing some stuff with our newfound Drifloon. I almost said Drifblim, excuse me, as well as our Badoo. Let me actually take a look at my TMs really quickly. So I don't think I can teach Pluck to you, unfortunately. No, I could not. I like how Bucky can learn that, though. That's funny. So I think we'll just pass on that, and we're going to head north and onto the route itself. Let's talk to this kid first. It says, honey on sweet-smelling tree. Pokemon be attracted by... yeah, we already talked about honey in the last episode. Let's head forward, and let's get to work. I'll be using some repels as we go through here. So there's no new Pokemon on this route. No new Pokemon that you can't also find in the Valley Windworks. Like, you'll find Shellos here and Weasel and Pachirisu and all those sorts of things. But obviously that is not... my focus anymore because we already talked about those. So I'm going to use Astonish here. I actually didn't check Era's nature here. I probably should have done that and its stats. So oops, so you're not faster. Let's try a Gust here and see what that does. Ember is actually going to hurt a fair bit. Let's see if we can't knock this Ponyta out. Not a lot of great damage, though. Like I said, not a super strong Pokemon, just more tanky than anything. But that's okay. We're just trying to get ourselves some experience here, but we're actually not, like, crazy far away from being able to get ourselves an experience share, which is going to help with this task tremendously. But I'd rather have Era fight this thing than my Badoo. So there we go. That's a lot of experience right there. And we've defeated Camper Jacob. Okay. So, a lot of things I need to focus on once we get onto this route. First things first, though. Where are you? Let's put that repel on. Perfect. So actually, why is the Quick Claw not on Helena? I thought it was. I don't know how that ended up happening. That was very strange. Not that she needs it that much, but still. Uh-oh, I didn't think you were going to actually stop me there. Gosh dang it. Well, you are definitely who I wanted Helena to battle with, so this is going to be interesting. Who are you going to throw out first? Okay, well, you have multiple Pokemon, so I guess that's good. I could probably get away with using some Astonishes here and see if I can flinch you a lot. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Okay, let's just spam that, and maybe, just maybe, Arrow won't go down here immediately. Mud Sport. Okay, that's a waste of a turn, but thank you very much. Seriously, why would a ground type ever use Mud Sport? It's just pointless. It really is. I mean, assuming you don't have other ground types, but I bet you do. Okay, there we go. And let's knock that Geodude out. And now we can switch on over to Helena, who hopefully is getting actually pretty close to the happiness threshold. She might be a few levels away yet, but we're working on it. I'm just hoping I don't have to wait until I get to, like, freaking Veilstone City, which would be awful, because that's, like, the first place where you can really start to add a lot to the happiness stat, and I don't want to have to wait that long. Yeah, let's start just one-shotting these things. This is the first time I've been able to use her reliably in a while, because we've been going up against all these poison types, and it just hasn't been fun. Gosh, Mega Drain is so good. At least it's early on in the game, I should say. There we go. A little bit of experience, and then another Geodude. Why not? I think I'll swap Helena out into the front here, too. There will actually be a really good opportunity for me to use Era a lot in the coming areas, so I'm just going to try to mostly focus on using Helena, who won't get as much time to shine for the next little while, just given that we're going to be going up against lots of grass types, and while yes, she can do that, it's obviously going to be much better to use the flying and fire types against those. So let me do a swap here really quickly. Also definitely need to heal you. The only problem with a really high HP stat is your potions don't do much when that's the case. Like, I'm going to have to use 2 here, and I'd rather not use my super potion right now. Not that I'm going to need to use these very often, because we're actually about to approach an area where I'm going to be healed for free all the time, and it's awesome. All right, there's an X Special Defend. Beautiful. What do we got up here? Okay, a couple trainers running around. I'm going to go after you, because you seem to be the out-of-the-way one. Although I think, are you a Pokemon breeder? Or are you an Aroma Lady? I think this is an Aroma Lady. Gosh dang it. Well, now I got to switch back. Okay, what do we got? Roselia. Oh, I'm so jealous. Wish my Badoo was a Roselia right now. Okay, well, definitely not going to engage here, so back to Arrow we go. At least they can both get experience this time, which I think should push both of them into level... Well, okay, never mind. It'll definitely push Helena to level 17, though. Just use Gust here, which should be some pretty solid damage. We got some pretty weak moves to start off with you, but eventually she's going to actually become quite strong, having access to both. Another growth, that's fine. So wait, so is Gust classified as a special or a physical attack in this game? I actually don't know. I should probably check into that. Gen 4 had some weird interactions with physical and or special. Like, there was a brief time where Earthquake was actually considered a special attack, and I think it was during Gen 4, which obviously, like, okay, when you think about it logistically, that does make sense, but from an actual, like, practicality standpoint, that's really stupid, because most of the best Pokemon that can take advantage of Earthquake are high physical attackers, so it just didn't really work. So I think they ended up changing that. Oh, it's a Lonely nature. Interesting. Okay, Lonely, I believe, raises physical attack, and I think it lowers physical defense. So I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, yeah, so Gust is a special attack in this one, which I guess is good, given that she has a slightly higher special attack at the moment. But okay, I'm not going to complain about that too much. All right, we got a Picnicker here. Long way between Floroma and Eterna Cities. Let's battle. Yeah, we're going to be in a lot of battling over the course of the next couple of episodes. A ton. We've still got quite a ways to... We have to go through a whole freaking forest before we get to Eterna, so... Just hang tight, everybody. We'll eventually get there. Oh, I should have probably led with the Stun Spore, huh? Yep. Okay, let's try to lead with that. Let's see if we can't knock you out, although that Sand Attack might make my job a little bit harder. If I have to switch, I will. Yep, that missed. Okay, one more try. I'm going to use another Sand Attack. See if we can't get these to land. There we go. Beautiful. So now we have the lead, because I don't think Apom has packing any priority moves. Of course, we do have our accuracy down a little bit, but Mega Drain should still hit most of the time. Even with that in mind. Okay, not bad. So about 3 of those should be enough to knock it out. Yeah, just keep spamming tail whip. Luckily, this is the only Pokemon. Otherwise, I would worry a little bit more about switching out. Okay, another Astonish. That's fine. Even with all those tail whips. Oh, come on, Helena. Do I really need to use an X accuracy here? I might, honestly. Come on. One more Mega Drain after this should be enough. It's amazing how much just one sand attack hampers me so bad. Oh, it was so close. So close. Oh, come on, Helena. You can hit one more time. All we have is Mega Drain. We don't have any other options. Gosh, dang it. Please, I believe in you. Land it. No! Don't make me use an X accuracy when it's got 1 HP or switch, I guess. But I really want to get all the experience on you. Thank you. Ugh, that was annoying. Really didn't need to be that annoying, but I was stubborn about it. I wanted her to get all that. Look at that. 282 experience. Yes, please. Okay. I refuse to budge on this matter. I'm going to keep working until she's a Roselia. All right, so now okay, this is going to be a very easy fight right here. We're going to double back because there's a trainer down there, some berries to grab, and an item. So all of that is worth going after. I think I need to use another repel as well. Oh, that's just a freebie right there. Look at that. That's what I like to see. All I see is just a giant stack of experience points when an Onix comes out. It's just awesome. I mean, not that they're worth a ton of experience points, but you get what I mean. It's a free one. And they're slow. Like, you know, I think that would probably make me happier with Onix is if its speed was drastically higher. Because, I mean, think about how big it is and the way it moves around. It would kind of make sense to have a lot of speed because it should be able to close gaps super quickly, even if it doesn't, like, physically move fast, if that makes sense. Now, let me just check and see if my repel needs to be re-upped here. Nope, still there. Wow, I actually thought that was gone by now. Oh, there it goes. Right there. Okay, we're going to have to battle you in a second. And speaking of repels, there is another one. Okay, this will be the last battle of the episode. Or actually, I think we got her right there, too. Well, we'll do both. We'll do both if we have to. Or if that's not a trainer, then we'll just call it there. But I do want to double back and get those other items soon. Okay, a Machop. That is definitely something I can handle. Especially with the poison typing, resisting all of its strongest attacks. Yeah, Quick Claw. Thank goodness. I'll take that. It's going to be really nice when we can start learning some really powerful moves. Okay, good start. Just a leer. Not really much of a problem for me there. As long as you're not kicking sand in my face, I don't mind. It's when you start to do that we have a problem. Well, we're getting low on Mega Drain uses, but again, that problem's going to be remedied soon. Okay, another leer. I really just need to have another form of attack on Helena. That would really solve most of my problems here, because Mega Drain doesn't get that many uses. Like, I'm sure some people were like, you could have kept Absorb and also had Mega Drain and just gotten rid of Water Sport or something, but I don't know. Water Sport's got its uses. Can actually be pretty nice. Okay, and are you a trainer? Yes, you are. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, this will be the last thing we do in this episode. But what are you going to throw at me? Is the question. Another Picnicker. Karina's got Piplup. Oh, yeah, we are definitely going to keep Helena out for this one. Really easy. Just a couple Mega Drains, really the rest that we have. Because I'm sure it's probably going to take 2. I don't think we're going to one-shot this thing. But there we go. Not bad, not bad. Okay, a Peck. That's right, Piplup does get that. It's not a flying type, though, so it doesn't get the stab damage. And down it goes. And that should get Helena pretty darn close to level 19. Also, I thought that was going to fully heal her, but not quite. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it very much. And in the next episode, we'll head into this house. We'll also make sure we go down here and grab those things that we missed and move on towards Eterna Forest. So with all that said, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.